Good afternoon, everybody. Alban, Richard, UShareSoft. Prepare a few slides to highlight a little bit what we do also in terms of contributions for the OW2 consortium, especially how you can leverage the tools that we're providing to OW2 for migrating your existing software stack to cloud, any cloud, or publish directly actually to the OW2 marketplace. That's an effort that we are driving to be able to highlight a little bit more and give more visibility to the software of OW2 members. So we'll see a little bit of the challenges of migrating software, building software. What are the challenges to go to a marketplace? What kind of opportunities you can get? I will use a little demo to show you also something very interesting that we just launched, which is migrating to cloud. So taking an existing systems, live scanning the systems, and being able to transport the system to a cloud or to a marketplace. So the challenges that you have actually in terms of providing software to the cloud, especially if you are a software vendor or if you are a customer and you have your own workload, is how do you transform your existing workload into SaaS service solutions so you can make money on it? So what you have to do is to be able to build a complete stack, integrate the automation, very important, integrating all the automation you need, the scripting, the business logic, why not going to eat APIs, we see different things today, and of course being able to deliver this solution to different public, private, or hybrid cloud. That's a challenge, because if you go to Amazon, AMI has a specific format. If you go to a VMware platform, an OpenStack platform, a CloudStack platform, they are all different formats to go to. So how can you write once and leverage one template to be able to go to public, private, or even physical or virtual formats? That's one of the things that is a challenge if you want to be able to migrate to cloud or make money with your software on the cloud computing. One of the problems also when you go to market with your software is not only to publish the first application, but also to be able to manage the versions. A little bit like Apple iPhone. I mean, you can see different versions into the Apple Store, for instance, version 1, version 2, etc. So versioning your applications when you deliver your application to the market. And of course, being able to keep control of everything, patching and what is inside, etc. So these are a lot of challenges. What you want to be able to do, and this is the vision that UShareSoft was pushing for a while on the market, is being able to replicate a little bit what Apple has been doing for iPhone applications, but being able to do it for the cloud computing. And this is exactly what we're providing, and this is the tool that we're providing to the OW2 members for being able to have an OW2 marketplace with IaaS, your SaaSified solutions and IaaS server solutions for any cloud. So in fact, if you look at the dynamic on the market, if you want to reach broadly the different market in the ecosystems, what do you have? You have content. Content is key. A lot of cloud providers are putting infrastructure in place, but there is no content, so there is no business. So the ISVs and the content and the workload of customers is very key. Marketplace, to be able to do software on demand and distribute the software. Going to any cloud. And of course, being able to leverage all the system integrators ecosystem. So we do have also now a U-Forge Cloud Portal, which is enabling actually to expose on your own website your own marketplace or your own partners to be able to distribute your software. So this is completely dynamic. Of course, what you want to be able to do to have here is something, you want to be able to build a cloud ecosystem. Means you don't have anybody behind the scene to be able to do something. You go to the web, you download the tool, you do your work, you publish directly if you have the permissions and rights, and you join the ecosystems and you scale your business through an Amazon-like model, which is completely self-service and multi-tenant. So in fact, what UShareSoft is providing is what you see into the circle. We're providing an application factory, enabling to do visual design and build very rapidly, which is connected to a marketplace. So when you have your template done with the application factory, your application stack could be published to a marketplace, and from this marketplace you can actually go directly to any cloud. So automatically from the template, you generate to the right formats, and you upload to an OpenStack, to an Amazon, to Azure, to different, to CloudWatt, for instance, for being able to be visible into CloudWatt marketplace. Recently we had, and this is a bit what I will do into the demo, the migration aspect. So what is interesting is not rebuilding from scratch sometime, but being able to scan to cloud, an existing live system, import it into the factory, share it eventually with your team to be able to collaboratively update and do some changes, and publish it to the marketplace. And doing that in less than 30 minutes. So this is exactly what I'm going to do in terms of demo. But before going to the demo, use it. If you're part of OW2 members, you have a free UForge App Factory Plus account with support. And you can use this as to be able to take your existing software, very rapidly build your full stack, and publish it to the OW2 marketplace space. So go online, take an account, call us. We'll help you to get everything you need to be able to do that. And it could be cloud tools. It could be what you have been demonstrating today. It could be probably made available to others through a marketplace for more visibility. So you get a factory plus an OW2 marketplace workspace, and of course all the formats to be able to go everywhere. So let's go into the demonstrations very rapidly. I need to check that I'm going to use my little phone here, so I hope the bandwidth will be good enough. What I'm going to do is, so you can see actually the marketplace user interface, but objective is to, where is my icons here? Oops. All right, just one sec. I have to be able to get to the application. Sorry for that. I'm going to open actually an interface that you can download, which is called UForge Builder, that you can get on your system. We also have a web interface, so everything will be is going to be web in the next release. And what you can do is just join. So what I'm going to do is join a little demo platform. This is not the online platform, so I can really share in the marketplace and do different things. But what we're going to do is look into the tool a little bit and see the different services you have in the tool. So this is completely for free, available for you, and you get your own factory, private to you. You can see actually the appliance you have been building, the generation that you have been doing. You can see different things. You have access also to the marketplace directly. You can see the different SaaS solutions that have been built. You can go to your own factory for the builder. We'll do that. You can collaborate and invite people to share your templates with your friends, and you have like a mini Facebook to be able to have a wall of activity and share comments. And you can go also to migration. Of course, you can also manage your own credentials to go to any cloud environment. So you can go to VMware, OpenStack, Nebula, Flexion, Eucalyptus, CloudStack, Azure, and everything is configurable to be able to have your own connectors and credentials that are managed directly as a service into the tool. So if I go to migration, what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to do a new migration, but if I want to migrate a new system and existing systems, you just go to scan, you type the name of the server scan that you want to give, you go to the scan system, put a little utility on it, and launch a scan. And what you will get is you will get scans that are coming into this tool, and you will be able to see different scans. The scanner of live systems can do incremental scan as well. So you can see here I have two scans, scan 1 and scan 2. If I go to scan, and this is really interesting, we actually introspect all the existing information of the system itself. So I don't know if you know that, but if you go to Amazon for an IMA image, it's not a Linux kernel this is running an IMA image. They have their own Amazon kernel. So here what you do is you really analyze the full system, and you can do some system assessment and audit as part of the migration. So we can see here is all the packages of the operating systems. You can see 534 packages. You can check this here and see only the one that has been changed. So if the system has been hacked with some packages that are different from the distro, we analyze and compare the existing packages on the target systems versus the clean distro and highlight the differences. So you can see here only the packages that with changes. In addition to that, you can see all the different native libraries that are not part of the distro. So your own applications, for instance. An in-house application that has been installed 3 years ago on a live system. So basically, you have everything to be able to do assessment and go inside the details. What would be interesting here is that now that you have been scanning the system, this is taking around 30 minutes because we just import what is changing versus the existing original distro files. So if you have a 4 gig, 5 gig, 10 gig systems, we can import only 50, 100, 150 megabytes, depending if you take the user data or not, because you can also import everything, including the data. So what is interesting here is that from the scan, I can just click generate and go to the generation phase for, you can change the swap file size again, and then I can go to a different target. So the platform itself is actually supporting all the hypervisors for the virtual formats, but also all the cloud formats, and even physical. So you can really choose where you want to be able to deploy. And this is really open to different, every user has role-based access control and can have different formats open or not. So what I'm going to do is go to my scan and not do a generation. What I'm going to do is an import. That's pretty interesting. So I can go to the scan of a bug tracker. That's a bug tracker, which is a UShareSoft bug tracker. I can check scan 2. Because every day you can do incremental scan, compare to see the changes, but I am to take scan 2 and import to my builder. So what I'm doing here, I'm going to import the existing systems that has been scanned to the factory. So I give a name to my stack, a version number, and I'm going to just import the scan so I can get it into the application factory, and now I can rework it from the VM builder. So now you can see that I'm importing the scan systems with all the data, including the database if you scan a database, which is the case here. We are including, which is taking the time of transferring the different informations to the builder. And then from the builder, I will be able to retouch, if I want to, the existing system for adding additional features like maybe Nagios agents for monitoring or a CMDB agents to go to CMDB or and integrate some new script and so on. So I'm going to go to the VM builder, my own factory, and go to imported appliances. And you can see that I have demo OW2 here now that has been imported to my builder. I can click on it, and through the factory, I can now retouch all the different layers and add additional files. So you can see, for instance, interestingly, 68 patch late. We see that there is 68 patch late on this version release. I can add a logo, for instance. You can see inside the stack itself, you can click on OS profile, for instance, and you will see the different packages now from the operating system again. You can go to projects to add some more projects, and you will see the overlays that we have been importing. But you can add now an Apache, a MySQL, and so on, so you can rebuild your own systems. And from there, what is interesting is to be able to now go to the marketplace. So in one click, I'm going to share this template into the marketplace to make it available to others. So after dev, QA, etc., when you're happy about it, you can make it available to the marketplace. You can select a category. Why not blogging and a publisher? So if you go to our UForge platform online, we have a OW2 publisher. So you can publish into the OW2 marketplace directly under your logo. Okay, so I'm going to select Alban as a publisher. Enable to have comments on the marketplace. Do a description here. Probably we need to have a description to make it working. Demo. And share. So now what I'm doing is, from the factory, from my own private factory, I'm sharing the software into the marketplace to make it available to others, onto the marketplace. So this is taking some time to be able to publish it. And if I go now to the marketplace, you will see the Demo OW2 now available into the marketplace. And I can click on it if I'm a user, import the model if I want to, generate to any information, any cloud environments, and again, being able to have something that is extremely agile for managing your software. If you have different versions, you can share and share over, and the versions will pile up to be able to manage all the versions. The management of the business model is also there to be able to manage the business model and your pricing into the marketplace. So the evolutions of what we're going to bring to the market is something extremely agile to onboard the software to cloud computing and to marketplaces. So this is extremely important, I think, for the telecommunication industry. It's also very important for the enterprise space to be able to have tools on top of the infrastructure tools to be able to manage the existing workloads and content. I think that's it for the demonstration. So we went from scanning to factory to marketplace in terms of demonstrations. So please join the program, go for it. The technology is free online, and you have free accounts for the OW2 members. You just have to get to the right page on OW2 or on UShareSoft.com. Thank you.
Thanks, Alban.